And we're live. Thank you. Good morning, Highlands. Today is... Good looking.
Well, is it...
I think
Saturday?
we're good. How do we look? Today is Saturday, September 29th. And thank you for joining, excuse me, us on Highlands Cable Group Channel 14 for this week's version of Here We Go Highlands. I'm Mike. This is...
Julian.
Hey, you did that pretty good. We practiced that.
No, we didn't.
All right, so before we get going with news and sports and events and everything that's going on in Highlands, we need a quality control check from our executive producer. How are we looking? How are we sounding? We looking good? Sounding good?
Good, fine.
Oh, we're going to do a little adjustment camera here. You ready? We sound good? We look good?
Yeah.
All right, don't forget to share this. If you're watching, please share it. Executive producer, please share it on the Mike and Dooley page and the Julian Villardo page and the, what else? Any other page?
I don't know if there's more pages.
No. Well, you...
I got dog hair on me.
Oh, I thought you were breaking out and dance early this morning.
I'm shedding.
You're shedding.
I'm shedding.
No,
my
I'm
dog shed.
well, look, I'm shed. I shed.
You shedded.
I shedded.
Gosh.
What?
You know, when I try to share it, it says right post,
Uh-oh.
post shared to public only.
That's I don't know.
What's
Okay,
wrong with sharing the public?
but we're on, right? Is anybody watching?
Someone's watching.
Everybody watches on the. Put it on Facebook later
Share.
and on our website and on Cable Group Channel 14. No, we went blue. We're not. We're not on.
I almost shared it.
Wait, we're blue.
Well, you know what?
Now we're back to red. Oh, now we're back on.
I mean, we're on.
We're on?
We're on.
You see us? Hunter, are we on?
I see you, but I'm delayed a little bit.
Okay, so thank you for joining us today, not this Saturday.
Today's Saturday.
Today is Saturday, and tomorrow is,
Sunday.
and 3 days ago?
Thursday.
I don't think so.
Wednesday.
That's 2 days ago.
Wednesday?
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All right, so we got that clear.
Well, if you count today,
T-
then it's
That's
Thursday.
true. Today is Saturday, 29th. Thank you for joining us. If you're visiting, welcome to Highlands. If you're a local, welcome to Highlands. If you're visiting and watching us on Highlands Cable Group, thanks for watching. And you can check out more of our stuff at mikeanddooley.com. What else? Anything else? That was riveting.
It's a really nice cold day.
It,
so.
it is nice. I'd say the temperature is about 60.
60. That's what the temperature says.
60? It doesn't?
Gauge. Yeah. 60.
Boom sauce, as Dooley likes to say. So thank you for tuning in. The first part of our show is always brought to us by Sports Page, although I did sleep in late this morning, so we didn't get to go to Sports Page.
Ooh.
That was my fault.
I woke up at 8.
I can't see who's watching.
Did you really wake up at 8? You got to go to the Here We Go page.
I actually
Probably.
woke up at 7:58.
And what time did you go to bed?
4:30.
That's crazy. Now, will you take a nap this afternoon?
Absolutely.
You take a nap, and then you got to work again tonight. And where do you work, young man?
I work at the High Dive.
The High Dive. Where's that located?
That is located across from Tegra Bank on Carolina Way.
Yeah, so if you're in town and you want to have some drinks and a good time and shoot pool.
There's a DJ. It's karaoke night.
Oh, it's karaoke night.
And sing your little hearts out.
So if you want to sing tonight, if you're in town and you want to go sing, head to the High Dive. Is that Carolina Way?
Carolina Way?
On Carolina Way. Check him out. Ask for Julian. Free drinks on Julian if you mention his name. Racket. Anyhow, thank you for Highlands Cable Group for putting us on. If you want to check them out or have questions about the services they offer, excuse me, their number is 828-526-4248. They actually have, I believe, the best internet service in town. It's super fast. I'm not even
Do
sure.
you have it?
No, I don't have it because they don't come out. Oh, they don't come out this way. So call them if you want to get connected. What else? Thank you to their what happened, huh? What happened?
On this phone, it's not showing me who's watching.
Oh, man.
I'm not getting any comments.
Oh, yeah, I'm not getting
We
any
have 6
comments.
people watching.
I can't see the 6 people. With this new
No one
phone.
said anything.
Nobody said anything?
Oh, no, Bouchard and Vince Petrono. Okay.
We'd like to comment. So send in your comments. We'll mention if you got, or you got anything you want to mention, anniversaries, birthdays, upcoming events. Boo, could you? I'm working, Boo.
Let me try to look at it.
Uh-oh, I look like I think we're stuck.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. That's the name of the Facebook page. Okay, so
Bears, where is
Ryan Bears, Good morning. I see how you never texted me back about who.
Oh, whoops, that's last week.
Oh, that was last week, Ryan Bears. Okay, we're having some
There's
technical.
no comments.
This
What?
new iPhone is driving me.
Yes, we finally got new iPhones in the
I don't
Carrier
know
I
how
family.
saw that.
Yes, we had the same phones for about 3 years, and my phone got so bad that I could not unplug it. Once I unplugged it, no matter what the battery said, it turned off.
That's
It was
how
a
they
Galaxy S7.
That's how they get you, man.
Yeah,
Years now.
yeah. So I've upgraded to. I finally got. It's my first iPhone.
Oh yeah.
I feel so hip.
Is it heavy?
No, it's not heavy, and it's got the whole screen. It's very similar to the 10, but
It is a 10.
it's
It's
a
like a
10s.
10s.
Yeah, I got 10s. Well, it's not the 10,
That's-
but it has that. I do like that. I never knew.
funny.
I never knew. I never knew what it was, and then Jordan was showing us, and I was like, "Oh, that looks kind of cool."
Does Jordan have?
They have older ones. Oh man, we're blue. Now we're red. We're back on.
You're still going.
We're still going, as long as it's red. Okay, let's move on to sports. Brought to you by Briggs Handyman Services, 407-256-9535. Call Tim if you need painting, plumbing, carpentry work. What else? He painted the ceiling here. This is another great job by Carolina Mountain Construction. If you're looking for bigger jobs than the handyman jobs, then call Seth Schmidt at Carolina Mountain Construction. They do a wonderful job. Right? And who do they call in town if they want to get a good workout in while they're visiting?
There's no one but me.
Is that the name of the company?
No one but me.
you should call it No One But Me. Well, what is your phone number, young fella?
It's 828-371-7031.
Yes. So if you need private workouts, contact Julian. I think Buckets is taking up a lot of the airtime today. She's You're on TV.
She's on the center.
She's like, okay. She's our lookout. She's protecting us. But anyway, in sports this week, high school girls volleyball lost to Hayesville, lost to Swain, lost to Hiawassee Dam.
Sounds so depressing.
It is. If you
Well,
weren't there to watch it, and
As a person involved, I felt like Hayesville won that
we
game.
played well against Hayesville.
Hey, we gave them a run for their money, and they're the number 3 team in the state.
Yeah. 15-0
We're
at the time.
close in every set, but we haven't finished.
Actually, you beat them for one set. Then y'all were playing Swain. That was going well, and we had an injury to one of our players, Jordan Carrier.
And it really
And that
affects all
didn't
the
help.
girls.
So we lost that, and then we lost against, well, this guy know we're on TV? Is that Ryan Gearhart?
Mailman.
Oh. And then we lost against
Ryan's
Hiawassee
actually
Dam.
backing up right now.
But this week, the girls' high school volleyball is going to get it together. They're going to close the season strong. The tournament starts like the 14th, and they'll be ready to go. This week they play Monday at Andrews and Tuesday home versus Blue Ridge. So you've got to come to the games on Tuesday because it's also for the girls.
Is Jordan a senior? No.
That's good, Julian. She's a sophomore.
That's good.
Tristan
That-
Castro. Hannah
That's good,
Holt,
Julian.
Is
and
her
Abby
boyfriend a
Holden.
senior?
Is Jordan in 6th grade?
She doesn't have a boyfriend.
Doesn't have a boyfriend. Let's move on.
Okay.
Wait, so the seniors are Tristan Castro,
Hannah Holt,
Hannah Holt,
and Abby Olvera.
and Abby Olvera. So come support them Tuesday night, home game against Blue Ridge. Excuse me. JV starts at 5. Varsity starts after, and I believe maybe they'll do the senior presentation right before the girls' varsity game.
Are y'all still taking donations and things? What was that last week?
Donations.
Soccer.
Oh yeah. When is that game?
I'm not sure. It might be the next home game too. They're taking donations.
Well, let's move on to the boys' high school soccer. They beat Hayesville and they tied Franklin. So I guess in the Franklin game, something happened in the second half. It was rainy. There was puddles. There was a lot of slide tackling going on,
That's the most fun.
and the refs called the. They ended in the 1-1 tie. I heard with 20 minutes to go. I guess it got a little dangerous with the slide tackling with the puddles.
I think they might have got a little too aggressive. If that thing had stopped.
Yeah. So I guess that game just ends. But hey, congratulations to Highlands for a 1-1 tie against Franklin. Franklin's a very good soccer team. This week, the boys high school soccer plays Monday at home versus Murphy. Thursday at Smoky Mountain. So, so the home games are, soccer's Murphy on Monday is home, and volleyball is Tuesday home versus Blue Ridge. Those are the home games for soccer and volleyball this week. All right, middle school soccer.
Good morning.
Thank
Thank you.
Excuse me, I'm doing a TV.
Hey.
Thank you.
you.
I'm doing a TV show though. Middle school soccer. They beat Swain, Cullowhee, and Tallulah Falls. I'm pretty sure this week. Next week, their conference tournament starts Monday. I'm not sure where it's at yet.
The soccer tournaments?
Middle school, yeah. Same with middle school volleyball. Well, they lost to Cullowhee and Hiawassee Dam last week, but their conference tournament starts this Wednesday. So if you live in town, come support the teams. It's playoff time in middle school, and they definitely like when everybody's out there. Upcoming events brought to you by the Laurel Magazine. Have you ever read the Laurel Magazine?
I've looked at it, though.
It is a very good magazine. Check out their magazine, check out their website, check out their Facebook page. They have all the events that are going on in town for the week. I'm just going to list a few of them, but for more details, go to their website. They talk about events in town, places to eat in town, weather, news. They have everything on there.
I don't really have one. I've really only eaten at Cypress.
Who was that? Those are fancy shoes, by the
The
way.
ugly dog.
You have fancy shoes
Yeah.
on. Can you get? Are they on camera? Those are fancy. Check out those shoes.
Under Armour?
Those are Under Armour.
All Nike things.
Did you? Look at that. I didn't know Under Armour made slides.
What'd you do with all your Nike stuff? Give it to Goodwill?
Not yet.
Are
I
you?
might donate it to the hurricane victims.
You are boycotting Nike.
I
Oh
never really liked Nike in the first place.
no. You're more of an Under Armour guy. They have a better.
Absolutely.
They have a good
It
story. They
fits me
started
better.
in a basement.
Mother-son company. I
Oregon.
Oh.
Was it? Or is Nike Oregon?
thought. Nike's Oregon, I think.
So I don't know.
Seattle.
Yeah.
So speaking of, I was thinking of when they started their company. I met this guy in Highlands probably about 6 months ago, and apparently he was an attorney in Nashville. And when he started out, there was a company that was also just starting out. They needed some legal work, so he went and he met with the people. He wasn't in Nashville. He was somewhere else. Anyway, he met with the people, and he did their legal business. And they said, "Look, we don't really have a lot of money to pay you, but we'll give you an interest in the company." And so he told his wife, and his wife said, "No, we need the money because they had just had a baby. Take the money." So the guy takes the money instead of the shares of stock, and I think it turned out to be Under Armour was the company he was helping,
That,
and it would have been worth I thought he said $1 billion. He was on Shark Tank pitching something new, and he told this story about how
that's crazy.
Could you imagine that? You would probably be kicking yourself a little bit.
I might not be the happiest person ever again.
You met him in Highlands?
No, I don't know why I said.
Oh.
I think I was combining two of my stories.
What do you want from me?
He's just like to say hi. So, if you're ever doing work pro bono and you have the opportunity to get shares of stock in a growing company or an upcoming company, take the shares. I think.
Yeah, it's like they did an experiment on kids with cookies. You want to have both of them right now, and you can eat them right now, or we'll give you one now, and then 2 hours later, we'll give you the other one. And most kids, they found out that the one later actually are more successful.
Really? Because they
They were
spread.
patient.
Yeah.
They were patient.
Yeah,
Patience
It's not
is
gluttony.
virtue.
But we're not a society of patience. We're a society of I want it
Right.
now. I have to have it now. I don't care if I can afford it now. I'm going to get it now. When are you going to pay for it? Later.
yeah, on my credit card.
On my credit card. Or on my rooms to go 5-year free interest
20% more.
purchase plan. So then what happens is you get the furniture, 5 years, you haven't paid any of the bill, and 5 years later comes, you're like, crap, I got to pay $2,500 for
My old furniture.
my old furniture. Forget it, I'm not going to pay it.
That's a good way to look at it.
I mean, yeah. Well,
Or if you're actually, you pay it, and you're like, oh, I have $120 left on this furniture, this 3-year-old furniture.
yeah. Well, most people don't pay it though. They wait. Whoa, watch the camera. I think they wait until the very end and then they pay you. I don't think Chief
I
Gearhart.
see something. Your sister's watching.
He already
Oh.
left.
Did he get read?
He left. He's gone.
Oh, that's good parenting. Good morning, sister.
He said goodbye to me.
Oh, he didn't say goodbye to me. Okay. Anyway,
You're busy.
I'm busy. That is true. I'm filming. Okay, let's move on to.
She said good morning.
Huh?
She said good morning.
Hey, good morning again.
She hyphened her name.
She's Lauren Carrier. Switch it. Thing.
Yeah.
Like Eileen says, Eileen Ritchie Carrier, right? Doesn't it?
It does, but I don't have a hyphen in between mine.
What do you think the average age is of people who use Facebook nowadays?
The average age
Yeah.
is probably 35 to 60.
That's not it. That's a whole.
Oh, yeah, a range.
Wow, you're really
I would
From
say
16
38
to
years
about
old.
80.
I would say 38 years old.
38. That's more specific. What about the average age of people who use Instagram?
Oh, gosh. 16?
Yeah, probably 22, 21.
You think so? So early 20s. Facebook's 35, 40-year-olds. What about Twitter?
Twitter? I don't know.
Do you have a Twitter account?
No,
No. You just Facebook and Instagram. You probably have Snapchat.
no, not anymore.
No, you had
I
Snapchat.
have it. I just don't use it.
Yeah.
Twitter, I think, is a little older, too, for
She
some
said
reason.
40.
40? My sister said 40. 40 for Facebook.
23 for Instagram.
I get most of the when you can look on our Facebook page on the Mike and Dooley page with all the followers, and it breaks down the ages
Really?
and it breaks down the ages and where they live.
Oh,
Yeah.
The ages and where they live?
Yeah, the countries and then the cities also. We actually got 23,000 views of that ambassador interview, and a lot of them were from Nepal because he used to be the former ambassador to Nepal.
Mhm.
So we had all these followers and viewers and followers from Nepal. But anyway, so it says the average age, and like for our show in the bracket 15 to 18 is like a half of 1%. I mean, most of the people that watch this show
Young
are
people
45 to 65.
Young people
No,
don't use
a little
Facebook.
Huh?
Young people don't use Facebook.
They did when it first came out.
They did, but now it's Snapchat. It's quicker. It's Snapchat, Instagram.
yeah.
That's what
That's
they
true.
like.
All right, let's move on to, okay, I said Laurel Magazine. Upcoming events. Satulabration.
Satulabration.
You know where Satula's mountain is?
That way.
Yes. We're on Satula Mountain, aren't we? Part of it?
I don't know.
I think we're on the east side of it.
Well, Satulabration is today from 1 to 4 at
That-
Kelsey Hutchinson Park. They're doing a chili cook-off this afternoon. You like chili?
I love chili.
Really? Are you going to go
It's
to
perfect weather right now for it.
It is. You know, I know, and it's hot in other places of the country, but the weather right now is beautiful here. I mean, it rained for 5 days in a row, I think.
Well, we live in a little bit of a rainforest.
But if you're visiting, enjoy the weather. People will start coming now that the leaves are going to start changing pretty soon.
Get a good vest.
Get a good invest in a vest.
Invest in a vest.
Look at that. You look very,
This is ugly dog attire.
they have a vest?
Well, we got them for Christmas.
Wow, that is
Last
fancy.
year.
If you're in town, check out the Ugly Dog. That is the parent of the High Dive.
Correct.
The parent company of the High
Sister.
Dive. Well, I wouldn't say sister. That's why I was struggling for the word. It's kind of like the parent company. Then they opened up the High Dive. Would you say?
Yeah.
So anyway, check out the Ugly Dog. All right, we just Celebration. All right, today also at the Hudson Library from 10 to 2 in the Cashiers Highlands Humane Society has Stop and Adopt. Stop and Adopt.
Stop and adopt a dog.
Dog, yeah.
Or
You need
cat.
another dog.
You don't need another dog.
Julian has 3.
You guys
I only
design
have
dogs.
3.
Were those dogs expensive?
Yeah.
But they sit in the back of
I-
the truck and they're well behaved. These
From-
two we got.
You got
My
decent.
one,
They're cheap.
I drove 9 hours round trip through tornadoes.
Really?
I think in 2014, I drove through tornadoes, like green, crazy sky, driving a boat in my car, passing up 18. Get Sage, my first dog.
Wow.
It was a good deal. I couldn't pass it up. 4 people died on the way to get him.
Oh, that?
Tornadoes. I'm
What'd you get
serious.
them for? $20? And tornadoes?
Yeah.
Where'd you have to
Mostly
go?
tornadoes. I went to North Mississippi. It was
Wow.
It was like 45 minutes from Nashville,
Wow.
and I was living in Louisiana.
That's
I just did it. It wasn't even thought. Somebody was like, "Yeah, I found one for this much," and I was like, "Okay."
See, so you have
I
4.
would adopt.
You should go to the Stop and Adopt and get a couple. You don't have to drive that far.
There's no tornadoes today either.
There's no
Yeah.
tornadoes.
Well,
No?
I'd rather not.
All
I
right.
don't need any more.
No, that's true.
I'll
3's
give
enough.
y'all one then.
We're good. 2's enough. Today from 1 to 4 is the Summit Fest at the Summit School in Cashers. By the way, I said this on the show last week. If you're visiting, watching us on Highlands Cable Group, it's Cashers, not.
Cashiers,
And we are in. Where are we?
not the Highlands.
We are in Highlands, right? We're not in the Highlands. We're in Highlands. I'm just a little. I'm trying to help you because I got ridiculed about it for quite a while. So it's Cashers, and there's no the in front of Highlands, right? Because where are you coming? Are you from the Atlanta? No,
We're going to localize everyone.
that's true.
Domestic.
There's a lot of people in here now. It seems like it slowed down and then it picked back up.
No, that's right.
The weekends are really busy still.
All right,
I think that's going to stop.
I will. October 1st at the Center for Life in Richmond from 10 to 12, they're doing a talk called What Lives in Your I wrote What Lives Your Garden. What lives in your garden? Have you guys ever gardened before?
I've tried.
I've picked tomatoes out of, or potatoes. out of
Well, that was
the
on
ground.
your work release program, so that doesn't count.
You know what?
That was mandated by the state.
It's 14.
I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
Julian was in the Chain Gang, but his record has been redacted. Is that the word? Redacted? When they
Redonkulous?
is that what it is? When they retract your record?
Retracted, probably.
I don't think that's a word. It's a more fancy word. Redacted.
Reducted.
Unless
Reduced.
37 years later you want to come out and okay, I don't want to go into that. Although I will say this, Julie always says we're not a political or a religious show, which is true. But when I was watching part of those hearings, and the one senator was looking at his yearbook, and he's like, "What does the word Ralph mean in this quote you made?" And what does he asked him about another word, and he said that meant flatulence. That meant fart. I don't think he said farting. But he said if you're gonna pick
I watched 4 hours of that.
if you're gonna pick a Supreme Court nominee, a Supreme Court justice based on what he was saying this. I wrote in my yearbook as a 17-year-old that we've reached a new low. I just thought that was good. Like what? It just was ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
Hey, Annie Villardo.
Who?
My
Annie
sister-in-law.
Villardo.
She waved to us.
Andy Villardo. Annie. Which brother's wife is that?
Victor. He's the oldest.
Victor. And where does Victor?
Oldest boy.
Where does Victor Villardo live?
Louisiana. Covington.
Covington, Louisiana.
Oh, are you going next weekend too?
Yeah.
To the wedding? Someone's getting married in
My
their
brother.
A brother.
Sterling.
One
He's
of the
the-
Oh,
45 siblings.
Was that the bachelor party? The
That
bachelor
was the
party.
bachelor party.
Where's the wedding?
Covington or
Oh.
Abita.
And the whole Villardo clan is gonna be.
Michael and Lacey and the boys.
Oh
and
my gosh,
everything.
It's a clan.
Covington, Louisiana. You
Some
better,
call it a cult.
you
Some call it a
better,
clan.
you better hunker down.
Oh, okay. Well, we don't wear white hoods or anything.
The Villardo.
Oh, I didn't go that
Well,
far.
the Villardo boys are coming.
Just clarify.
Imagine Sterling Villardo for
Sarah.
your impending nuptials. Now, where is he in the pecking order of Villardos age-wise?
He is the fourth youngest.
Fourth youngest. And
He's
you,
Everybody
Evan,
married?
Megan, Sterling.
Well, who's not married?
Evan, me, Brandon,
oh, there's a lot that's not
Anna.
married.
and Kelly.
You have a hard time remembering.
Yeah.
Well, I guess when you have so many.
How many brothers do you have?
I've been married a couple times.
How many brothers do you have?
Hunter Villardo is waving.
Hunter.
Hunter Villardo. Which one?
That's my nephew.
That's your nephew. That is whose son?
Anna's son.
Anna's son. Oh, so
She works at Curry Brewery. She's pretty fun.
in Louisiana.
No, in Franklin.
Wait.
Curry is a local brewery.
Wait, now I got confused. Does
Anna
Villardo live in?
Franklin. Annie Villardo lives in
Whoa.
There's an
Louisiana.
Anna and
There's an
Annie.
Anna and an Annie.
Get it
That's
right.
where I got confused.
Annie is married to Victor.
Annie is married to Victor.
Yeah, Lee knows.
Annie.
Oh, Michael was talking about them last night. He was saying how Mike and I remind them of Victor and Annie.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I got
Because
it.
they're older.
Yeah. I can see that.
Boo! I'm on TV right now. Good morning.
Keep them
Okay.
occupied.
Huh?
Keep them occupied.
Okay. Hey. All right. Let's move on to local news.
Scratch his butt.
I will. Local news. The highway project has been nixed. You know, they were going to expand the road. They were going to expand 106 coming up from Georgia, and they're now not going to do it. It was going to be a $96 million project.
Oh, good.
Yeah, let's not do
So
that.
maybe people will
Not as many people will come?
Crowds will be here.
I think
for
that was one of the
Thanksgiving.
things was there's some, you know, that's just going to invite more people up here.
Can they just make it the rest of the way a 3-lane?
I don't
That
know.
would be fine, a 3-lane.
Alternating 3-lane.
Be a little safer.
I got to tell you this. I was driving home from Hayesville this week, and it was so foggy. I was like this. Like, you could hardly see coming up over the mountain.
You scared?
I wasn't scared, but I was driving slow. And I had other kids in the car, so I wasn't going to be even
Extra scared.
extra careful. And then I got into Highlands, and it was the same thing. I was like,
When it gets foggy and it's dark,
Oh,
it's
it
hard.
and there was no reflectors in the road. And
So Becky Blakeney is watching, our neighbor.
good morning, Becky. You can almost see your house.
And Jeremy Cloutier.
And Jeremy Cloutier, thank you for watching. Got to get Jeremy on the show. I'm sure he's going to come up here and visit pretty soon. All right, let's move on. Okay, fill in the blank. This was on the front page of the Highlander newspaper for this week, and I'm not cracking on the magazine. I just thought the lead story on the front page was pretty funny. Okay, fill in the blank.
You know I don't read the newspaper.
Off-duty EMT. Oh, I can just read the right here. Off-duty EMT rescues blank from watery fate. Don't answer. Don't answer. That means don't answer because I know you're gonna. All right. So I want to hear how you would fill it in, or anybody that's watching.
An
Off.
EMT.
This is front page of the Highlander. Off-duty EMT rescues blank from watery fate.
Watery fate.
Yeah. So something fell in the
Box
water,
of
and an
kittens.
EMT
He said box of kittens.
and an EMT rescued it.
A goat.
Them.
It was them?
Rescued
Yeah.
this from its watery fate, and it was such an important story. It's on front page. All right, we'll get back to that. But
Is it alive?
does anybody have a guess? Off-duty EMT rescues blank from watery
Can I
fate.
get a, is it alive?
Is it alive? It's not alive.
It's not alive.
It's not alive.
So he saved.
So he saved a non.
Callie Smolarski is watching your mom.
Hey mom. Hey Callie Smolarski. Did I get that right? I say it right?
Yeah, Smolarski.
Smolarski. You say it better.
Smolarski.
Smolarski. Can you say it?
Smarsky.
Fast.
Say small. Oh, I missed it.
Smolarski.
Smolarski. Can you say it? Let me hear you say it 3 times fast. Go.
Smolarski. Is
Did
that
he
fast
get it
enough?
right?
Is
Yeah,
that
I
fast
think
enough?
so.
Okay,
I don't
that's
know.
fast.
Ask
I
Callie.
said it right.
Callie, did we get it right?
I'm
Smolarski.
Give us
going
a
back to
thumbs up
Cali.
or a
To
thumbs down.
Cali. To Cali.
Cali.
I
I'm
don't
going
think
back
so.
to Cali.
I
I don't think so. Maxing and relaxing. Okay. Anyway, all right. I thought this was a good. What?
No beatbox.
What?
Are we gonna tell him what?
No, we'll come back to that. All right, Patrick Brandon. I wanted to say congratulations. He works at the Highlands Biological Station, and he won the Environmental Educator of the Year in the state of North Carolina.
That's impressive.
That is
State?
impressive. Have you been to the Have you been to the Biological Station? The
No.
Highlands Biological Station. Have you been there?
No.
Oh, we have to do a show from there. Actually, I've talked to them about that. They have all the stuffed animals, and you've never been behind that for the hike and stuff.
Well, it's
What is
funny.
it?
It's not like stuffed animals. I think of little toys. It's, real live animals
Oh, cool.
sitting around that are
Well, they're not
dead, going.
Well, they're not real live animals. They were.
I mean, they were live animals at one point.
It's their skin.
So if you're in town, check out the Highlands Biological Station. It's right past downtown, past the Mountain Fresh, on the left.
It's not like a diver.
Taxidermist.
Taxidermist. So check out the Highlands Biological
Anna Claire's
Station.
watching.
Good morning, Anna Claire. How are you this morning, ma'am? Anna Claire, answer this question. Oh, you might have seen it on the front page
She
of the paper.
knows already.
Yeah.
Travis is volunteering.
Off-duty EMT rescues blank from watery fate. Jeremy Cloutier, I want to hear
Ask
your
the
answer.
out-of-town people to answer that.
Yeah, if you're out of town and watching.
You're not from Highlands.
Yeah, because you might have seen it in the paper. Front page news in the Highlander. I want to know what you have to say. Okay, moving on. We said that. We did that. We did. Oh, I a great job. It's a great website. It's a great Facebook page. Brian O'Shea has the Plateau Daily News, and he has the best pictures of all the events going on in the area.
Brian, yeah.
Yeah, he does
Nice guy.
he is. He does a great job, especially with Highland sports. There's a plethora. Do y'all like that?
So is his just
Plethora.
on Facebook? Or how can
Plethora.
people access these pictures?
Excuse me. You can go to the Plateau Daily News on Facebook and or Instagram, and I think he teases the article with some pictures. And then you can go to the Plateau Daily News website, and it has all the pictures, the full stories. But what I think is cool is he takes all these pictures at these sports events, and then he interviews the players. So I think it's kind of cool because he did it with middle school. Could you imagine being a middle school kid and
he says he treats
walking off the field and getting interviewed?
He treats every athletic event kind of like for them, like the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So they get excited. He's
doing a great job. And if you're watching from out of town and you have relatives, grandchildren, or whatever the case is that live here and play sports, go to Plateau Daily News because you'll see a litany of pictures.
You're getting strong adjectives.
Y'all hear that?
Y'all
Plethora.
hear that?
Anna Claire said no clue. A deer?
Let's see if that makes sense. Excuse me. Off-duty EMT rescues deer from watery fate.
It could.
It could.
Deer
But
swim
But
just
it's
fine.
not a live animal.
Oh yeah, I did say it
It's
wasn't
not
live.
alive.
It wasn't
period.
live. Okay, let's get back to the Plateau Daily News. So check them out. Check out their website, their Facebook page, their Instagram. His followers and viewers have been growing exponentially. He's been at all the events. My vocabulary is pretty strong this morning.
It is.
Plethora,
What are you
litany,
drinking?
plethora,
Litany.
litany. What's the one I just said? Exponentially.
Exponentially.
That's how I roll. That's 820 SAT score. No, not just on my math. That's total. 820 on my SAT score.
You sound smart.
I had an 820
You.
on the whole. Most people, when I tell them that, they go on math. I go, no, on
Oh, well,
math and English and writing my name. Okay,
I didn't take it. So.
you didn't take that SAT?
Yeah.
I took it one time just to see what I would get on it, and I needed an 820 to get into college, and I got an 820. I've never.
Perfect.
Yeah, I don't want to overachieve. Okay,
Clear.
Make your head.
That Ryan Gerhardt would have said clearly, but he's not watching.
Chief Littlefeet is at the gym. We started a basketball workout. So, all right. So the last thing I got. Oh no, I forgot this. Empty Bowls is a big event in town on October 7th, next Sunday from 11:30 to 1:30 at the First Presbyterian Church.
What's empty bowls?
Empty Bowls is where you bring your empty bowl,
Huh.
Is that
and
right?
you buy
You
bowls.
buy a ceramic bowl.
I think does it have food in it?
They're made.
No.
It's an
Oh,
Empty
Empty
Bowls
Bowls.
luncheon benefits. The Empty Bowls luncheon benefits the Highlands Food Pantry.
Yeah, so you buy a bowl.
The luncheon will be held from 11:30 to 1:30 Sunday, October 7th at the First Presbyterian Church in
The bowls
Highlands.
are made at the basket.
Yeah, you buy
I
it.
think an artist make the bowls, and you buy the ceramic bowl. It's really pretty, and then you fill the bowl at the luncheon with whatever they're serving.
Oh.
All right, so if you're in town, if you're watching on Highlands Cable Group or Facebook or our website or wherever, next Sunday is the Empty Bowls fundraiser from 11:30 to 1:30, First Presbyterian Church. So come check that out. Don't forget Stop and Adopt this week. Also, don't forget Summit Fest is today. Satu Liberation is today from 1 to 4. I mean, it's great weather. Get outside, enjoy the weather, because once you it's going to be hot. And
Hot.
moving on to, this was the What Were You Thinking section of the show, but I also call it the What section. I thought this was pretty good. A guy in Pennsylvania won,
What?
a guy in Pennsylvania won $1 million using in lottery using the numbers he had on his fortune cookie.
Fortune
Smart guy.
Have you ever played the lottery with numbers you got from a fortune cookie?
I played a lot of one time
You've never,
in my life.
really?
Yeah.
if I play, which is very rare, I would usually use numbers like birthdays and stuff like that.
You know you're supposed to eat the fortune cookie paper.
You're supposed to
Come
eat
through?
it.
Yeah.
What happens? You win the lottery?
You had
No,
too much
that's-
sake one
that's
night.
true.
Somebody told you that.
No. I learned that from the Kardashians.
Oh, well, then it
Well,
must
at
be
least
true.
you're keeping up with
Wow.
Kardashians.
So you're watching riveting sting.
It was like a
I got hooked on
30-second
that one
little thing.
summer. I got hooked on the Kardashians one summer. Remember that in college?
Yeah, if you're
What's
watching,
an
do you watch the
experiment?
Kardashians? Have
I
you
couldn't
ever
stop
watched the Kardashians? I want to know.
I
I'd like to know
wanted
who
what
watched
they
it.
were going to do next. It's silly, but
It's keeping up with them.
yeah.
Hey, by the way, if you're watching or when you are watching, do us a favor and share the Here We Go Highlands Facebook page with your friends, because We have the Mike and Dooley in the Morning Facebook page that does the interviews and the Here We Go clips. And then we have the Here We Go Highlands, which is just going to be the local show. So,
Mike and Dooley.
hey, we're on the air right now.
Right on, it's Bennett.
Oh,
I just talked about your wife. Your wife's watching. Becky, I'm talking to your husband. He's downstairs. Now my dogs are going to bark. Thanks for ruining the show.
Oh, sorry.
Anyhow, what else is going on in town? Nothing else?
funny. You're doing the show and somebody's yelling, "Hey, go Mike and Dooley," and Julian now.
Mike and Julie.
Mike and Julie.
All right. Well, before we get off the air here.
Moose poop.
Oh, I forgot about that. Maine. A Maine woman makes art with moose poop.
I'm sure she's.
Now, here's my question to that. At what
I'm
point...
sure she's making a buttload.
You get it? She's making a buttload.
I get it.
That is pretty good. That was pretty
Sounds
good.
like a Bilardo joke.
That's the joke of the week. But here's what I don't understand. How do you determine that it would be something that you should even try to do artwork with moose poop?
Did you see a picture of her work?
Yeah.
What is it? A pile of poop that's like she's made into something?
Yeah. But what makes
At
you...
what point do you
It's
want to work?
abstract.
What happened to clay or anything else you can mold? What would make you walk past moose poop and go, you know what?
What happened to Crayolas?
I think I could make some art with that.
You know, we had that bear poop right there.
We should have taken it and I could have made
done
art out of
something.
it.
You know, it rained and rained and rained, and that pile of bear poop stayed there.
We could have,
It
listen,
didn't disintegrate down the mountain.
we could have taken it, maybe like poked 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth in it and sold it as art.
Well, that's called an emoji, the poop emoji.
So I thought that was interesting. Okay, before we go, off-duty EMT rescues blank from watery fate.
It's got to be like a bicycle.
Front page news.
I hope.
Front page in Highlands. This is how
Here's what's going on in
exciting
Highlands.
the news is in Highlands.
You ready for the answer?
I'm dying.
Off-duty.
He's off duty.
Off-duty EMT rescues.
Who was the off-duty EMT? Let's shout out to the off-duty EMT.
He risked leg and limb to save this from a watery fate. I don't know. You got to.
Just tell us already.
That made me nervous.
I mean, no clue here, but I'm just
I know.
saying.
Joshua Dills, left of Cullowhee, and David Wildmar of Cashers, lower Jerry.
Coming up here. Very dangerous.
Oh, connecting.
Oh, we're back.
Are you back?
Are we?
Something is.
No.
No, we are.
Are we
I'm
on?
watching it.
No, we're blue.
We've been on for 40 minutes.
Oh my gosh, we're blue though.
38.
Oh, here we go.
35. We are on.
All right.
I'm looking at us.
I see us. Okay, listen.
I'm looking at you, looking at the iPad.
Okay, listen. Before we.
You zoomed in on yourself.
What?
You zoomed
Yeah,
in on
it's
yourself.
adjusting. It's fixing itself.
Oh, watch this.
No, it's good.
No, you're good.
No,
Oh, this is good.
it's the touching stuff.
I like this.
He sounds like Dooley.
How does it look? How does it look now?
It's good.
It's just me. All right, let's go. How about this one? All right, Julian has an op-ed that he would like to say to close the show out
An
about
op-ed.
the trucks on 106.
Oh, they're just dangerous.
That was
and
it? How long
that-
did it take you to write that?
3 minutes.
See, now that was just Julian. Now this is both of us. All right, so we're back on town. Anything?
No.
Did you just do the Lindsay stare?
Lacey.
Yeah.
I mean the Lacey stare?
The lazy stare.
Lacey.
Oh yeah, she does blink out on me sometimes.
Okay. I think that wraps up the show. Thank you for watching on Highlands Cable Group Channel 14. Thank you for watching on the Mike and Dooley, on Here We Go
Here We
Highlands
Go.
Facebook page, and also on the Mike and Dooley website. By the way, Dooley and I are currently scheduling our 30-minute pilot episode that we have to film for WATC. So that will be interesting and probably a little difficult for us. But we're
You're
going
gonna
to...
do it live?
No, we're going to do it at Backlot Cinemas in Franklin. And film it for a 30-minute pilot, send it off to WATC, and see if they want some more shows. So hopefully we'll have a 30-minute show on WATC. We'll see. We'll see.
We will see.
We'll see.
We will.
Julian, anything you want to tell the viewers or the visitors or the residents for the week?
Do the speed limit. Keep between the mayonnaise and mustard. That's really it.
Keep it between the mayonnaise and the mustard?
Yeah.
I never heard that.
I never heard that
Keep your
before.
4 patties in between the mayonnaise. You've never heard that?
What does
The
that
yellow
mean?
and white lines?
Oh no.
I have never heard
We're
that.
teaching our daughter how to drive, so that's
Keep it between the mayo and the mustard.
Keep it closer to the mayo, though. Because
Rick-
if you go off, then you're just gonna hurt yourself. But if you go across the yellow, then you're gonna hurt someone else too and yourself. So
Keep it between.
I don't want to get close to any of those lines.
I like this. Keep it between the mayo and the
I
mustard.
don't get the 4
A
patties.
quote from Julian Velardo. I don't understand the four.
wheels.
Oh.
Wheels.
The 4 wheels are the patties.
That's not original.
Is that a Louisiana thing?
Yeah, is that a Velardo family
that's
trait?
universal.
I don't know if it's universal.
Saying that, Michael. Yeah, keep 4 patties.
Mother.
That truck can't keep.
Really?
That truck can't do that.
Mayonnaise.
That can't do that.
Black had the mayo.
Huh?
Maybe he'll make a guest appearance one day.
We got to have Michael Velardo on the show and have a Velardo family reunion. Well, somewhat
Whoa.
small part of a family. We can't even get.
We need a bigger deck.
We can't even get the.
Just bring some scotch. He'll be here.
Whoa. Okay.
Scotch in the morning.
That's not. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. All right. Well, thank you for joining us. Everybody have a wonderful week. Enjoy the weather. It's not raining. It's going to be beautiful. Get outside. If you're visiting, thanks for visiting, and we'll see you later. Bye. Oops.